What's up? Facebook Live, folks. Y'all see me out there? I see you. I'm about to get it popping in here. It's the Huff and Puff Sports Buzz weekly show every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. right here on Free Thinkers Radio app. And all the shows up on YouTube as well. My name is Stacey Huff. Oh, and I can hear myself because my voice is on here and I have not muted my phone. So anyway, my man Chad the Bar will be along shortly. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz is the name of the show. Can I get some music? Drop the beat so we can get started. Let's roll. Y'all hear? Y'all hear that? It's coming. Y'all hear? Hey! Check, these is the DJ too. Y'all want music? Check, these has got those fire CDs for y'all, those mixes right there. Kevin Wynn used to be a DJ back in home a little bit too, I believe, right? Bobby Robinson out here, my friend. Appreciate y'all out here. Check, these are good stuff, man. We about to make it happen. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? Y'all join on in? Come on in with me. Come on in with me. My name is Stacey Huff, the Huffster, president of Huff Nation Sports. And this is Huff and Puff Sports Buzz right here on Free Thinkers Radio app each and every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. roughly thereabouts. And that's Chad the Barber right there.
Always on time.
When you're a star. When you are a star, this is how you show up.
This
is how you show up. So we're right here with you. Like I said, every Wednesday, all the shows up on YouTube. A lot to talk about in the world of sports. We have
No LeBron.
We have what's hot, what's not. We have we'll talk about some teams that we kind of got an idea whether they're good or not. Some teams we got an idea that they might be bad. And we have some teams we really just don't know enough about because they either had a bye week or just confusion or whatever. Panthers been on that list. My Cowboys been on that list as well. And the Yankees go in action in about 30 minutes or so. My man Severino, the young flamethrower, will be going. He was 1906. Yankees in that wild card playoff game versus the Oakland A's. The A's are probably have the lowest payroll in Major League Baseball. The Yankees have either the highest payroll or I think second or third. I think that may be the highest payroll this year again in Major League Baseball. They broke their home run record, 267 home runs this year. The Severino is a flamethrower. 1906, he was 14-5 before the All-Star break. 14-2 before the All-Star break. And struggled a little bit, only won 5 games in the second half of the season. But if he's hot, the A's have no choice but to take this loss. We'll talk about some college, what happened with Clemson's quarterback, something that if you go back and watch the tape, I kind of told y'all about. I tend to be right about these things. And then we'll talk about that, Bama. And we'll talk about the Gamecocks sucking on Saturday as well. And my prediction about what happens with that Kentucky team this week going forward. We'll talk about all those things and more, including NBA. Back at it. Preseason has started. LeBron has Kobe's locker out here. We'll talk about that. And a racial incident at the University of Georgia. All those things on our radar as we begin. A lot of people out here. What's up, man? Chad, what's the buzzing about, man? What's on your radar?
Not LeBron. Nobody's talking about LeBron.
What is on your radar, Chad?
Not LeBron. That's what they're not talking about.
Right. So
that's what I got.
So what do you have? What do you have?
Oh man.
Chop it up on this.
Let's see. What are they talking about? Let's see. Football. Nothing but football. Hey, everybody's just a surprising season, I guess, man. You know, even somebody said the Colts going to the Super Bowl. That's what I heard today.
So after 4 weeks, and we said on here, or I said on here, and I don't know if you disagreed or not, but after 4 weeks, you start getting a little bit of idea. So who do you think right now? Who do you think is really like a hot team to watch right now? Two teams jump out to everyone.
I mean, the Rams, of course. Kansas City, of course. But both of those could change. Like, it's the first 4 weeks, man.
At this juncture.
Last year, we had like 7 teams or 6 teams or something. So undefeated.
At the quarter turn of the season, after 4 games, you think
Minnesota was supposed to look better. They don't look that good.
So the answer is Rams and Chiefs.
Going to the Super Bowl?
No, and that's
what was that?
Who do you think is hot after 4 games?
Those are the hot teams. Who are going to get hot?
No, okay, I'm going to say it again. So, Chad, after 4 weeks of the season,
I'm going to say
who are the hot teams?
I'm going to say the Raiders and the Patriots. That's what I'm going with because you can't leave Tom Brady.
They're hot right now? The
Raiders are hot.
1-3?
Yeah, we on a streak right now. Shout out to Raider Nation, the real nation.
So the 2 4-0 teams in the NFL right now are the Chiefs and the Rams. I think I predicted Rams and Jaguars in the Super Bowl. The Jaguars are in that group of 3-1. A lot of good 3-1 teams. I think out of that 3-1 group, probably will be a contender for the Super Bowl, or a team that will be in the Super Bowl. I think the Saints are looking good, although defensively they're going to be who they are. The Saints are one of those 3-1 teams. Tennessee Titans surprised a lot of people at 3-1. I'm surprised at the Bears being 3-1. And look at point differential. A lot of people look at point differential this part of the season. I look at of course, the Rams have a plus 73 point differential. Next to them, you would think it'd be maybe the Chiefs. Nah, the Ravens. No, I'm sorry, the Bears have 58. The Ravens are on the top list of point differential. And then you have teams like the Steelers who are 1-2.
They'll
1-2-1.
They're gonna stay there.
Who thought that would happen?
I did.
There's one winless team in the National Football League. Any idea?
They don't have no defense. Steelers have no defense.
Any idea who on the winless team is in the league?
It ain't the Raiders. It's not us. I don't even care. It ain't us.
It's the Arizona
Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals. With the young quarterback. Yeah, you better.
Larry
my man Bobby said you
retired.
You did the Rams and Chiefs, Bobby. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay, my friend brother said.
Larry Fitzgerald should have retired.
It's a pun.
I mean, why would he stay? He looks terrible.
Every 2 weeks he gets something to do. It's direct deposit.
Nah, man.
I think
the legacy is dead.
I think the direct deposit.
They ain't passed in the ball in 3 years.
That direct deposit is true though. It comes every 2 weeks. I think it's first and 6.
That's it.
I just gave you a reason right there. I mean,
one. I guess that's enough.
If he's coming to win, then
that's not the reason.
The 1-3 Oakland Raiders players should not show up.
What you mean? We on the roll. We on the roll right now, man.
1-3 is horrible.
1-1. The last one.
They won.
We won our last.
They won 25% of their games.
Exactly. Yeah. That's all it takes.
So with that being said,
that's the first quarter.
So the Giants, another team was disappointed. The Giants are 1-2-1 with this. They have one of those ties. It's been a lot of ties.
The Giants are gonna get better too.
Why do you think that?
They always get better when it get cold outside. Miami always sucks when it gets cold outside. It's a flip flop.
Well, Miami also always loses at New England, which they did.
Yeah,
which they did.
When it's cold, they can't do cold.
I don't know if it's cold Sunday.
Green Bay can do cold.
I don't know if it was that cold this Sunday or not. But
it's just a colder play.
Another 2-1 team that had a bye week that we don't know about. Like I said, the Panthers I mentioned, the Green Bay Packers. How healthy is Aaron Rodgers? If Aaron Rodgers is a healthy quarterback, they're always dangerous. But he came out and criticized. Not to when they're 2-1-1. Excuse me.
They got nobody else.
They came out. He came out and criticized the play calling a little bit.
A lot of wide receivers playing right there.
Right. They've always had tailback problems over the last few years as well. So we talked about Clemson earlier. You said I was hating because I nailed that.
Yeah, you was hating.
Or hating could be when you don't say, "Hey Hough," what you said last week was dead on, and I was wrong.
No.
You would call it hate
when you predict somebody to get hurt. That's hating.
No, that's not hating.
That's hating, man.
That's hating.
That's like the reverse praying.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's like putting bad things on.
So you say a team loses
like voodoo.
When a team goes from 2 good quarterbers to 1 impossible, which did happen.
And you said he was gonna get hurt.
No,
he got hurt.
I said that was a risky take. Remember, I said it was a risky move.
Let me scoot up.
It was a risky move
before I get hurt.
It was very risky, and the risk came true. And by the way, they're saying that the kid has a neck strain, like a concussion to me.
I think they just
like he was concussed.
I don't think so. I think they just hold him back.
They hold him back for what?
For next year.
Hey, hold on, who back? I'm confused now.
The quarterback, they saving him for next year. They kind of like red shirt.
The guy that's playing?
Yeah, because the third string is just that good too. It's called mind games, man. Mind games.
You know Lawrence is playing something. So
see, mind games.
Who's holding him up?
Mind game. Mind game.
Yeah, that was something. That's interesting. Chad said to hold him out, but he's starting Saturday. Maybe they're not hold him out.
They might hold him out still. We got a couple more days.
I'm gonna get you a subscription to the newspaper. It's all the internet too. There's a lot of stuff on the internet too.
I got cricket.
Apparently. Yeah.
I got every all.
Bobby makes a good point. The Redskins leading the NFC East. That is a surprise as well, and I don't think that one's gonna last. The Redskins don't look, and of course, paper.
But who's in the NFC East?
Yeah, paper doesn't play, but you got a defending champion Eagles who are 2-2. I think they're better than that. We'll see when they got the quarterback situation a little more stabilized. We'll see. We do know that 4 games is just a quarter turn, so we got this 3 more times. These 3 more sections of 4. We'll see. And as you mentioned earlier, Chad, a lot of teams get out the gate fast, don't finish fast. But all we can evaluate at this time is what we have. So what we have in front of us is 4 games. So that 4 games being said, Arizona looks to stink. Buffalo is 1-3, but that one game they won, people are still scratching their head about like what really happened right there, what's going on. Atlanta beat the Panthers, but can't beat anybody else. They look to be a problem. My Cowboys did win. You mentioned your Raiders won. They finally got a win. Cowboys are 2-2. I also said last Wednesday that Dak had to play well, and he would if they ran Zeke a certain amount. Zeke getting 100 correlates to Dak putting up 200-yard passing games, and that happened. Savon Austin's going to be special. He dropped one in the end zone, but he's special. He's going to be kind of like Teddy Ginn was for the Panthers a few years ago because he's that breakaway speed guy who can get behind the secondary. So he's going to be good for that. I think they still got to find a security blanket receiver that you can go to move the chains on 3rd down. So we talked about who's hot, who's not. So right now your picks for the Super Bowl. Your picks for the Super Bowl are who?
We hot.
Your picks for the Super Bowl are who?
See, my serious picks for the Super Bowl have to be the Patriots in the AFC still. Until after the half of the season and they suck, I can't really say that they ain't gonna make it to the Super Bowl. So I'm going with the Patriots in the AFC. In the NFC, I'm going with
Drum roll.
yeah, the Eagles. Minnesota, I'm changing it. Minnesota, I'm going Minnesota.
You like 2 and 2 teams, don't you?
I'm going to Minnesota. I think they're going to get better when they get cold.
Yeah.
Minnesota versus
Who's the best player in that Minnesota team?
Cousins.
Like Cousins?
Cousins is the man. Cousins is the man. Then wide receivers are good. Hopefully the running game will get a little bit better later on. It's going to get cold outside.
I think we will have some surprise contenders. I don't know if the Bears are going to be able to hold up, but if they can take a play like this, that would be a surprise right there.
I don't want Khalil Mack.
Cincinnati at 3-1. You know, you hear Stephen A. Smith and others raving about how Marvin Lewis has never won a playoff game.
He's not going to.
Some has been snake bitten, you know, and they get Vontaze Burfict back right now, took back from PED suspension. Also, speaking of PED, the wide receiver for the Patriots comes back now.
Oh yeah,
they're going to look better. Receiver. Also, Mark Ingram for the Saints, who had a good year last year. Quiet as kept. He came. Him and Kamara were probably the best 1-2 punch in the National Football League last year. Kamara's put up great numbers without him, but according to reports coming out now, the Saints welcome back Mark Ingram because they believe they can help save the wear and tear on Kamara, and them two will split it up again and both run and catch it. Both of them can run and catch the ball out the backfield. So Drew Brees gets another toy to play with. Speaking of toys to play with, Josh for the Patriots.
Josh
Gordon came in. He had 2 catches for 32 yards.
I done hung out with Josh Gordon.
I bet you are. I believe him. Tonight. Tonight, probably.
Not tonight. No, he ain't in town. Is he in town tonight?
Is he out there? Josh! Tell me.
Not tonight.
Oh.
Not tonight. Come. Every time I go to Cleveland.
I would not be surprised. Every time you go to Cleveland?
Yeah.
Which has been all 0 times.
I be in Akron all the time.
You're in Bronny. With your boy.
I be in.
With your boy.
No, I've never seen him. I've never seen him.
With your boy.
He's never been in the hood.
Speaking of your boy.
He don't be in the hood.
Before we get to college football, well, we talked about college a little bit. I talked about Clemson. Everything I said.
Shout out to Flint. I got people in Flint.
No, one more thing about Clemson. They're dropping in the polls. So that's ACC schedule. You must be undefeated to get into a playoff contention. And you can't have close wins because other teams are coming and they drop to 4 right now. So it's not a good thing when you drop in the polls. We can't. That's not debatable. 2 is a higher number going up that way than 4. So something bad happened last week. They dropped in the polls. Now, so speaking of your boy, guess who's locking LeBron?
Yeah, why would he pick Kobe's lock? Because who's the man? Because who's the man? Yeah, that's what it was to bother me. Why would he pick Kobe's lock? Why couldn't be beside Kobe?
Did it bother you?
Yes, it did.
That's why he did it. I think he's trying to drive you crazy.
I think so. He knows.
Is it an ovation he got last night?
And I can't take it.
He said ovation he got last night. It was awesome.
No, actually, I did not watch the game.
You see the highlights.
I wasn't watching the game.
Yeah, hey.
I don't watch. I watch WNBA.
LeBron played 15 minutes, 13 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. But it wasn't, he did his thing. He let everybody know what's up. Had an awesome dunk. Darren Murphy, what's up, buddy? He had an awesome dunk. Had a couple of nice passes, and the culture of passing is already there because Rondo likes to pass it. LeBron's a gifted passer, and the young kid, little Zoe can pass it when he comes back together. So that'd be good. What they don't have though, and what they need. And me and a former pro player was tweeting back and forth last night about this, but it's obvious. Stevie Wonder can see this. The Lakers need a 3-point shooter or a stretch before shooter. They look like
they need any shooter.
The little kid, Mitchell Cook or whatever from Kansas, I can't say his name. Summer League, he was lighting it up. I don't know if he's injured or what. They need to get him out there. That kid can shoot. They need to find some minutes for him because the way those kids move the ball around is similar. Reminiscent of Golden State. The ball zips around. There's gonna be open threes all day long.
It's preseason.
That kid can shoot.
It's preseason.
Right. But that's all we have right now. It's preseason. What analysis we have in front of us?
No analysis.
Yeah, of course not. Just say sucks.
He sucks.
You know the game I'm talking about?
No.
Do you know anything? Aren't you a Lakers fan?
Not no more.
Who you team, man?
I have no team. WNBA Sparks. LA Sparks.
You know any players either?
No. I know women. It's women.
Yeah, it's women.
That's enough for me.
That's enough for you. That is enough for you. So anyway, back to the NBA. So Carmelo apologized for shooting a long 2. A lot of people call that the worst shot in basketball. The long 2-pointer, about 6 inches in front of the 3-point line. He does a bad shot, but Carmelo makes that shot. He shot it. It's on film. He apologized to the bench because the Rockets shoot more threes than everybody. Other than
it's gonna be hard to beat them.
No.
It's not gonna be hard to beat them.
No, because somebody got to play defense. They lost 2 good defenders since the end of last year.
So you think it's gonna be easy to beat them?
Right. When you lose 2 good defenders, in our conference, or the Western Conference, where The Lakers just got better. You got great guards up in Portland.
Lakers
The Spurs are still dangerous, and you still got a team called the Golden State Warriors.
Lakers ain't no fun.
How you gonna stop the Warriors if you can't play defense? They just beat you last year.
You just score more than them.
That's not really how it works. That's never worked in the NBA.
That's their strategy.
I'll score another team.
Their strategy is just to score more.
There's no evidence that it works, though. Until it happens, go ahead and say it doesn't work.
The name of the game is to put the ball in the basket.
And the name of the game is winning championships, and the team outscoring people's technique has never won a championship. So
I don't know.
So never happened.
It's had to happen.
Nah.
How they win the game?
No, never happened.
Nobody's ever
won the championship. A team with a
philosophy. A team's never won a game without having more points.
No,
you have to have more points.
Philosophy of outscoring. You just said
you have to be outscored.
You just said
let's be an outscorer.
You just said it as a philosophy. Let's just outscore.
Let's just outscore.
You gotta play defense.
I don't know.
I don't
know if that's true.
Gotta play defense.
I don't know if it's true.
And I know you don't, but you gotta play defense. No team has ever won an NBA with the philosophy. Let's just outscore everybody.
I don't think so.
Never happened.
I think it's happened.
Never. It's happened. So that being said, we're halfway through the show. Let's go take a break and check out our favorite realtor, Karen Alexander.
S&M Realty of South Carolina is your premier real estate broker. When you are ready to buy, sell, or invest, contact Karen Alexander at 803-445-7185 for all your needs. She will assist you in finding the perfect home for you and your family. Contact Karen Alexander today at 803-445-7185. 20 years of experience in the business. Karen Alexander is your realtor. 803-445-7185.
And pow, bam, there we are, right back up in here. See how we did that? Right there, Stacey Hough, Chad the barber. Chad cuts hair. He just cut this rug right here.
I forgot to cut mine.
This is my weave. He just sold it. He just sold his weave.
Look at this.
What?
What is going on? What is a terrible game?
Yeah, what?
It's the camera.
You worried?
It ain't me.
The Raiders and the Lakers are stressing you out.
Me.
The Raiders are stressing you out, apparently.
No, it's only like half the year.
It's really half?
Is it?
Hold on, man. Hold on to God's unchanging hand. Hold on, brother Chad.
Hold
on to it, Chad. Don't let it go.
You crazy.
College football, Texas A&M. Here's my prediction. Kentucky now what? 5-0, 6-0. What?
Oh, you can.
They beat the crap. We got to talk first before we get to my prediction.
They did.
The Gamecocks suck.
Now the Gamecocks suck.
On several. But here's how you can't just stop there.
That's enough for me.
No, I know.
That's enough for me.
I know, and that's unfortunate. So the Gamecocks suck. So here's the areas they suck, and here's what I think it can be changed, and here's some things that they're already saying that may happen. So it's too much on Jake Bentley. Bentley has not evolved to the point a lot of people think he should be. I defended him. I've been a defender of him. Don't know him, but I know his dad, so maybe that makes me a little bit. I don't know. I'm a human. But listen, he's played horribly. But I will say this though, so it's a given that we feel like the quarterback is not playing up to standards. Then once you establish that, you can't keep beating that horse, then what else can be done? So here's what can't happen. The running back can't fumble inside the 5-yard line. That can't happen. Because now when you fall behind again, guess what has to happen now? Now you got to pass more. So if you think the quarterback's not great, then don't put him in a situation he's got to pass more. And the wide receivers can't drop 6 passes. If he's not great, the times he gets the ball in your hands, how about go and catch that? That would.
You got to be good.
Since you're on scholarship.
They're not good.
So he's on scholarship to throw it, they're on scholarship to catch it. I think they'll play better. And defensively, people are praising the defensive play in a half of a good game in the second half. Well, how about don't fall behind 24-3? And I know some of that was on offense. I get that. The 7 of those points directly were from Rico Dowdle's fumble inside the 5-yard line. But the tackling was horrible. The tackling was horrible the first half. So you can't play, this is the SEC, this is big boy football. You can't play half a football game. That puts too much pressure. One side of the ball puts too much pressure on the other side. If we know the offense already is not clicking, they're already having miscues, they're having penalties, errant throws, drop passes, then defensively you got to play as a team, pick them up, get some 3 and outs, get them a chance to still run the ball and get their wits about them. You got to play together. When one side fall apart, the other one can't fall apart with them. That's going to be a very, very long season. Missouri, they snap the ball faster than anybody in the SEC. They get to the line of scrimmage and snap the ball. So if the depth is not there, it's a 12 o'clock game, it's going to be hot. But the Gamecocks' depth is not there. They don't have enough players. They run on up and down the field and keep their stamina, keep their strength. Those tackles are broken again. Tired players miss tackles. When you're fatigued, you miss tackles. You're out of your lanes. So again, the offense is going to have to do stuff to help the defense. Now the offense got to have long drives with the defense rest. Because Missouri gets to the line of scrimmage and snaps the ball fast.
Snaps the ball fast. That's what the snap was.
Snap the ball fast. So
that was tight.
Yeah, a little something. So the Kerryon Joyner, Fort Dorchester, by the way, dual threat quarterback. He apparently, reportedly, he's gotten snaps with the first team offense this year. Now you know with the new rule, he can play 4 games, Chad, and still redshirt. I kind of want to throw. Nobody.
Talking about the new guy.
Carolina,
The black guy.
Right, the black guy. The Carolina Journal.
Because somebody just said something about they never play a black guy.
Yeah, that's
I don't know what's going on.
That's the old
USC, every time they start losing something, man, everybody brings like, oh, black quarterback will save us. Man, you got to be good too. At the end of the day, the quarterback got to be good. Black, white, Chinese, whatever, tall, short, fat, whatever.
You're right.
I don't care.
Interesting enough, those same people didn't have no problem when Dabo benched the black quarterback last week. It was okay. It's good. There's no problem. Gotta be consistent with that. But there's a long list. And by the way, Anthony Wright, a black quarterback from USC, has played more years in the National Football League than all the black quarterbacks at Clemson put together. That one guy, Anthony Wright. So enough of that. Okay. And there's a long list of black quarterbacks. But Anthony Wright, his career is more than all the African American quarterbacks that ever played at Clemson. All combined. Anthony Wright. All combined. Anthony Wright. So,
all of y'all.
So come back at me when you get some facts. That's what we do. We're in the fact business here. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz right here, 7:30.
He's in the fact business.
Yeah, Chad's in the head socks business. Yeah. So that's what's going on. So anyway, back to the so those are the ways Carolina suck. Brian Edwards will play better. Debo will play better. I think Bentley will play better if he's healthy. He was beat up, hurt his knee apparently. If he doesn't start, Skarnecki will start, but I think the Carolina Journal will play no matter who starts. I think the Carolina Journal, we will see him again. Back to what I was about to say, he gets 4 games to play. He can still play any 4 games.
He better do something.
And still be a red shirt. And still red shirt.
He better do something.
And again, a lot's gonna be expected of him when he gets to the field, but he's a freshman. So
he's a freshman.
So expectations gonna need to be tempered.
That's gonna work.
Expectations gonna be tempered. See right there. See that? Right there. That's an issue right there.
Puff Nation, baby.
I'm gonna say it 5 times.
Listen,
listen what I'm talking.
That's what happens with Puff Nation, man. Listen, man.
Missouri,
short term.
Missouri.
Okay, the other Columbus.
Right. That's right. That's the other Columbus.
Yeah.
And they're not used to this heat. To my cold. I was actually the first time they ever played at Williams-Brice Stadium. I can't remember which year that was. The first time they had just joined the conference. And they first came. Me and my boy, we sat in the area our tickets were in. We're right near the Missouri people. And all I kept hearing was, "Man, it's hot! Oh my God, I'm like, yeah, y'all ain't know. I don't know what they got in Missouri, but this right here is a special.
But it is hot here.
Yeah, what? Famously.
I don't know why it's hot.
Famously hot.
Is it really that? Is it hotter than anywhere else?
Yeah. That's terrible. Maybe it's just kind of crazy. But that being,
Seville Newton is black. Somebody says.
Yeah. Okay, they moved him. They moved him, unfortunately. But But yes, Seville Newton. There's another Antonio Hefney played the position. A couple of guys. But anyway, so that being said, Carolina has some things to work on. I think defensively, as long as they can, slow down the Lott kid. The Lott kid at Missouri is one of the top-rated quarterbacks in the country. He's a guy that people feel is going to play on Sunday. They got to hold him down. But this being said, go back now to Kentucky. Kentucky's legitimate. I
told you they was going to kick up.
Texas A&M was going to beat them Saturday.
That's cool, but I just want to let you know I was right on one.
Right. That's good. Yeah.
I told y'all.
That's right.
I'm right sometimes.
I think Texas A&M at College Station, Texas.
I'm going with Kentucky on that.
7 p.m. at home. Coming off a controversy because, been talked about a lot this week. Jimbo Fisher grabbed the kid by the face mask. He was jacking him up, snatching. A lot of people thought it was over the top. Old heads like myself was kind of like, I don't know if it's that big a deal, but it was caught on camera. He got criticized by ESPN folks and writers and other networks because he was moving the guy's head around, and some people don't like to see coaches do that, especially in 2018. Not a big problem, but they're going to rally the troops. Jimbo's a $75 million coach. I think that team almost beat Clemson when they had Kelly Bryant and the Lawrence kid. They were full strength then. They lost to Clemson by less than a touchdown. I think Texas A&M beats Kentucky this week. Right?
I don't think so, man. Sneal, that's his name, Sneal?
Benny Snell. And by the way, I called him Rico Snell, I think, on the show. I think that was me.
Ridiculous.
It was this show or other
everybody.
I called him Rico for like a whole show.
Nation.
It's Benny Snell.
That boy, they're going to run over everybody in the nation. He's ready.
This was pretty good.
He said, you seen his commercial? I don't run for trophies. I don't run for awards. I run for Kentucky. That's what I'm talking about.
Shay Brighthall, I appreciate you tuning in here. That's all good stuff right here. Were you mad when Kelly got benched? I'll read the comment here. Were you upset when Kelly Bryant got benched? That was okay. That's okay when Dabo do it. That's all right. Yeah, it's a cold. People defend Dabo. Dabo's ain't gonna set the building on fire. That's a good fire though. We were cold. We needed the fire. They won't criticize Dabo now. Dabo got y'all doing the Guyana drinking Kool-Aid. Don't go to Guyana with Dabo.
Though, man.
Don't go to Guyana.
There's a lot of brothers up there.
Don't go. No, it's actually not.
I'm talking on the team.
Only.
I don't know nobody else. I'm just saying. They don't see anybody else on TV.
You gotta play football.
But on the team, there's a lot. Like you see the sideline, it's like 3 white dudes.
Right.
And they over there by the kicking station.
They can play football. Yeah, don't be stuck. Not to be a student. I don't know.
USC, you might see like a little short white dude, man, and he's a linebacker. Like I don't know.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, I seen it.
Here we go with the facts. USC has not had a Caucasian defensive starter in 10 years.
I didn't say he started. I said on the sideline.
They haven't recruited one.
Yeah.
Fat guy again.
Name starts with
hadn't recruited one.
Name starts with a Z.
In 10 years. But how about that big boy from Kansas? So with that being said, I do want y'all to be fair with your criticism. Let's be let's go ahead and be fair with. If we go criticize, let's don't have no code. Let's don't have programs we can't criticize unless unless we going back to the 1800s. Now we can't say nothing about it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If you don't, if you want to make it a racial, be consistent with that. Let's go ahead and also while we're on that, the ACC as a conference is garbage. So with that being said, if you're a Clemson fan, and I think Clemson should win that conference, you can't afford to close games. You can't afford, if you lose one game, you're out of the national picture. You understand that? A one-loss champion from the ACC cannot make the playoffs for sure. It won't happen. So you got to win all these games. And I think the one you got to worry about is North Carolina State. I think it might be a Thursday night game. If it's in Raleigh, that's going to be a problem. The upsets happen on Thursday nights as the season goes on the country. A lot of upsets happen on Thursday nights. I don't know if it's because of the short preparation week. I'm not sure, but North Carolina State got off to a really good start this year. I don't know if they're as good as Clemson, but I don't know who Clemson really is right now. When the third string quarterback comes in, you got Trevor Lawrence in, who, by the way, played younger than he even is. That mistake he made, not going out of bounds and taking that hit, was something to show alarm.
It's called guts.
It was not smart at all.
It's called guts.
So your prediction on that, Chad? Your prediction on that, Chad? On the so you got Kentucky beating A&M. I got A&M winning that game, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Carolina plays Missouri this weekend. You know what? I hate to even make a call on it because I don't know who's going to show
with Missouri.
Yeah, just because you went with Missouri, I'm gonna take Carolina.
Just because I just think they suck.
Baseball, real quick. I tell you that the A's take on my Yankees tonight. It's 8:00 is the first pitch. 8:07, I do believe, is the first pitch. Severino's going for them. So the playoff format looks like this: National League, Rockies, Brewers. Brewers are the home. Will have the 4 out of 7. 3 out of 5 at their place. Braves, Dodgers in this first round of playoffs. So Rockies, Brewers, that's already set. Braves, Dodgers. The Brewers will host their first game in a couple of days, or tomorrow, I guess. And then the Dodgers will host that first game. The winner of the Yankees, A's will play the Red Sox. The Red Sox will be the home team in that series. And then the Indians versus the Astros. The Astros will be the home team in that series. Of course, then these are best 3 out of 5. The next round will be best 4 out of 7. And then the World Series, which will conclude, actually, if the World Series goes 7 games, it'll be played. The last game will be played on Halloween night.
Oh, what a holiday.
Chad, you heard anything about this?
You dressing up?
Yeah, I was dressed up as just a handsome guy. So have you heard the that's every day, 365. So Georgia baseball player got called a backup quarterback the N-word. Speaking of racial things, that's what I'm saying. I want people to be upset about. Let's be upset about real things. If you got more issue about other teams that don't concern you, but you ain't got a problem with this, then you gotta check yourself. So Georgia baseball players at the Georgia game Saturday, he says put the N-word in the game, talking about the backup kid Fields, who's the number 1 recruit in the nation. He's at Georgia. He's the backup quarterback. Adam Sasser's the baseball player. He got heard saying it 3 or 4 different times. He was called out. He was posted on social media
at the game
saying put the in the game. After being told it was wrong, he got louder, which tells me it was alcohol probably. It's not a good alcohol idea. And now he was a senior on the baseball team, star baseball player, all conference baseball player in the SEC. Now Wednesday, that was Saturday. This is what Wednesday. Now kicked off the team. Gotta find another team. Gotta find another team.
I think we need to give him an award for the luckiest man in the world.
Because he could have him on the wrong place.
Because he made it out of there.
Right.
He made it. And that was a what game?
Georgia game.
But brothers, listen, I'm calling out all brothers that go to Georgia games. So how y'all let them out of there? You know you heard that.
And whoever Shea Bright Holly, you're right. Baseball is too long. It's hard to watch it right now. And Bama, nobody can play Bama right now. But anyway, that kid's gone. But here's my problem. That was Saturday. Why did they take the Wednesday to kick him out? Not sure about that. That's too long.
That's right. They got out the hospital.
Nobody touched him. Apparently, some big dude came and stood by him. Security stood by him. Instead of Usher, he should have been kicked.
It was a white security.
I'm sure.
I'm
sure.
Black security would have just walked out.
I'm sure. But Adam Sasser, now bye Adam Sasser. You're no longer on the Georgia baseball team because you thought it was a good idea. Got a backup quarterback, the N-word. It's amazing how many people have a lot of extra bravery now because of the climate. When they get their cue from other places. By the way, you get a text from the president today? The president was texting people.
Yeah, I texted him back.
I told him, I said, I'm busy. I ain't got time.
Yeah.
I I ain't got time to go back and forth with you.
I told
I'm
him
living my best life. That's what I hit him.
Yeah.
I ain't got time to go back and forth with you.
I told him I'm the only person I know that voted for him.
Kanye?
No, I said I'm the only person that I know.
Oh, you know, right. I thought you and Kanye were boys.
Yeah, me and Kanye are boys.
Y'all favor.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Dress alike.
And we like the same type of
Cheesy.
women.
He's Yeezy, you cheesy.
We like the same type of women, too.
Well, maybe not the same type.
With the same features.
Oh, but it's because his Kardashian.
Is mine?
No offense. No.
Yeah, we ain't that far apart.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Come on, man. Before the tape.
So that's been that's the show. I'm Stacey Huff, the president of Huff Nation Sports. This is Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. That's Chad the Barber. As always, keep looking up. All good things come from above, not below. R.I.P. DH. Shout out to everyone out there doing their thing. Get ready for a big sports weekend. A lot going on. Go Cowboys. Go Gamecocks. And go. Hey, this week, real quick. Watch 57 Game of the Week. Chapin plays host to White Knoll. Me and Courtney Miller will be there for the call. Tune in if you can. 57.2. Watch Fox. Out. We out. This has been Huff and Puff Sports Buzz.
Yes, sir.